We capture more images in a single day than previous generations did in their entire lifetimes. A modern smartphone easily holds tens of thousands of high-definition digital moments. Yet, look at the reality of where those thousands of images actually live. They are buried deep in overlapping camera rolls and pushed down by daily screenshots until they blur together into digital noise. This creates the problem of the orphan photo. You might find a nostalgic image of a family gathering from decades ago, but because it is stripped of a caption or a date, it exists without its original context. Without a curated space to pair a grandfather's voice or a parent's story with the image, the true meaning evaporates. As time passes, the people in these frames risk becoming strangers to the next generation. We have engineered a world that perfectly preserves millions of colored pixels, while allowing the actual history of our families to quietly slip away. The loss of these stories is compounded by the physical reality of where our intimate data actually resides. This network map shows the actual physical footprint of a single life's data. Our memories are fractured across disconnected nodes, trapped inside old cell phones, uploaded to public social feeds, and left in forgotten cloud accounts. When we zoom out, the structural flaw becomes obvious. We are trusting unencrypted corporate cloud servers to hold our most intimate moments. These platforms are built for advertising and mass sharing, leaving personal files exposed to shifting corporate priorities. Relying on these fragmented public-facing systems means a sudden change in terms of service or a single compromised password can erase decades of history in an afternoon. Data that is scattered and unencrypted is not just disorganized, it is a direct threat to the survival of your family legacy. Ensuring a family photograph survives for 100 years requires intentional architecture. Digital hoarding is not the same as building a legacy. Building a permanent digital footprint requires 3 components. First, aggregation, pulling scattered files into one centralized location. Next, context. Attaching a voice recording directly to an image gives it permanent meaning. Finally, security. The entire archive must be wrapped in ironclad protection. The Family Heritage Hub is a purpose-built digital sanctuary designed to provide each family with its own unique, private archival space. Without aggregation, context, and security working together, a digital file will never evolve into a lasting family memory. Sustaining a system like the Family Heritage Hub over multiple generations requires a specific technical infrastructure. This blueprint illustrates the core architectural mandate. The data sits at the center, completely surrounded by multiple layers of end-to-end encryption. When modern public networks are constantly scraped by bots for corporate data mining, the hub's architecture physically blocks these external attempts. The ultimate gatekeeper for this archive is a strict family-only access structure. Because the encryption keys are held exclusively by verified family members, no one else can view or alter the stories inside, not even the platform's creators. This level of privacy is the essential boundary line that separates a family's history from the chaos of the public internet. Replacing the chaos of scattered devices with a secure living family archive creates an environment where your history finally has room to breathe. Imagine a grandchild decades from now opening a historical photo. They can see the image and hear their grandparents' actual voice telling the story, allowing them to share a laugh across time. Future generations can access this rich context seamlessly, bridging the gap between ancestors and descendants. Choosing to establish a hub is a proactive, deeply significant act of legacy preservation. This decision ensures your family history exists within a structure built specifically for its survival. This protected heirloom is engineered to outlast the devices we use today, standing as a permanent record of who you are. Because these archives are organized as unique family sanctuaries, the final step is to secure your name on the platform. You can reserve your family's dedicated hub now, ensuring your surname is held before it is claimed by others. Your family stories are your most valuable asset. It is up to you to anchor them into reality before they disappear forever.